Welcome, messengers. My name is Travis,
My name's Kieran.
and thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. You've landed on this page because we've invited you to be a part of our Natural Living Tour, and as part of that, the Natural Living app. And so the purpose of this video is to tell you all about what the tour is, what the app is, and hopefully give you enough information so that you can make a decision on whether or not you want to be a part of our 15 exclusive speakers that we do in each city that this tour is on. And in addition to that, we want you to, before we even go further, to know that there's some other videos that we've shot that are going to talk about why my son and I are so passionate about this app and this tour, and also why mobile apps really are the future for digital marketing when it comes to health and wellness professionals. So there's three objectives really that we want you to get out of this particular video. The first is, and this is also true with the other videos, is that we believe that mobile phone apps are the best way right now to attract, nurture, and convert prospective clients out there. So we want you to get that out of it. We also want you to get out of this what the original content program is and why companies like Netflix are just blowing it up with original content. And three, why Tribe really is the new guru and how smartphones and mobile apps are all part of building your tribe in two different ways. And of course, the last thing is the two options for being part of the Natural Living Tour that we're going to go over as well.
Yeah, my father and I are deeply passionate about health and wellness as a whole. You can see in the below videos, there's going to be one about our story. So our overall mission is to transform the conversation on health and wellness from unnatural means to natural means. We want to provide a resource for ordinary people to be able to go to that becomes part of their day-to-day health knowledge. When they have something come up, we want them to search on the Natural Living app as a first authority. And so what we're doing with the app and with the tour is we're looking to consolidate different health and wellness messages in order to provide one place that allows for someone to access in order to be physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally healthy. There's a lot of struggle right now with the internet and with actually reaching people in a way that they will understand and appreciate your message. So we've found that mobile apps receive the most engagement rates. For instance, if you send a push notification with a mobile from a mobile app, we see a 40 to 60% engagement rate versus a 5% engagement rate with email marketing. So it became clear through our research that in order to actually achieve our goal of really changing the discussion on health and making it about true healing rather than just maximizing profit, we have to have the most effective marketing that we can. And that's what we're looking to do with the tour and the app. We want the Natural Living app to become known as the Netflix of health and wellness. And so that's a big claim to make, but we right now with our current projections are on track to reach our goal of 1 million downloads in the next year. So if we can reach that goal there, the app will then explode, and we're looking at millions and millions of users of the app, and at that point potentially hundreds to thousands of experts. But we're reaching out to you to be one of our first members, one of our first experts in the app. And so we're going to explain more about what we have to offer with that.
So the Natural Living Tour basically is really simple. We come out to a location and shoot video. It's usually a small gathering up to 45 people. It's going to be 15 speakers per city, and each speaker can invite 2 other guests as well for support. It's a small event. We record the video, professional setup. We've got 2 camera setup. We've got a PowerPoint integration, and then on the back end is a professional editing software suite that we use to produce really great content. At the end of that, we basically are going to put that into the app, and that's what all this we're talking about. This original content program is all about, is basically getting original content from speakers like you all over the world, and starting out with the US, of course, and expanding to get into the app and be a part of our original content program. As Kieran mentioned earlier, with the Netflix, how Netflix is blown up is their original programming. You know, him and I love watching Netflix series. But the thing is that's exclusive content to Netflix itself. And so that's what we're building here, is an exclusive content reservoir, so that we can just deposit as much awesome content from speakers like yourself as we can. That brings me to my next point. So there are two ways that, when I said tribe is the new guru, there's two ways that happens with the app. And that's the first, is that you're first going to build a huge following of people, within the app itself, because you're being seen as an established leader. You're part of an overall project, and you're delivering this awesome content. So people are really going to want to sign up with you and be a part of what it is that you're doing. Later, we talk more about the expert app, and that's a whole nother step on another video. But for now, we're keeping it simple with this community-based app platform that we're doing. So that's the first way. The second way is, at the events, you're going to be able to network with other like-minded experts. We've got, if you don't have a mastermind right now, or you want to grow your mastermind, that's a perfect opportunity to do this. If you are looking for a joint venture as part of a joint venture partnership, there's plenty of opportunity there too. Because as you come to these events, you're going to come engage with other professionals like yourself, and hopefully leave refreshed, you connected, and really feeling like you're a part of something bigger than wherever you're at, wherever you're practicing. This is going to be a bigger deal than that. So that's how you build tribe, in two ways.
Yes, and with the talk, with the Natural Living Tour, the Natural Living app, we are combining two of the most effective ways to accomplish a certain goal in marketing. So the live streams that we're going to have of your talk, those are going to be sent out with a push notification. Like I said just a second ago, push notifications from mobile apps see that 40 to 60% engagement rate. Live streams are on the upper end of that. Live streams are maybe one of the most popular ways to actually get someone to listen to a message, because we love to see something about it with something happening live. It's like it seems exclusive, especially with a professional talk. And the way the live streams work is your talk and two other experts' talks at the events, plus a question and answer panel that you will do with the two other experts, will be at a later date live streamed to our entire app community. So your name and the other experts' names and the title of your talk is, that will appear in a push notification. People are going to check that out. It's going to be done twice a week. And so it's going to be something with the event or with the app, that if you're an app user, one of the most frequently viewed aspects. And so we want to get people to engage with you. That's what the objective is. And when you're doing a live talks are also, statistics show, one of the best ways to convert new people. So we're taking the method that gets people the most engaged via the push notification with a live talk that is actually combining the two most effective ways to get people in the door with you, and then to close on that by providing an inspiring talk, combining that into one. And so that's what the Natural Living Tour is trying to do. And the live streams really get your foot in the door there, using those effective ways to do so. And we have two ways to actually list you in the app as an expert, as an original content provider. One is a more basic listing. That's kind of the most bare bones we'd like to see. Still great, but we have another one called the full profile that allows you to engage with our community as much as you want.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the entry level, which is actually giving you a decent amount, because the whole thing is based off of a call to action, which helps drive people to anything that you want them to. We call this the special offer listing. And so what that is, it's very simple. When we record the video, we put it into the app, and you're going to get basically your name, your headline, a link to your website, and a short bio about you. And of course, if a user clicks the website, we drive traffic to your website. And if you click the listing, you get a special offer screen that pops up. And on that screen is where you can launch a book, you can launch a retreat, you can have people sign up for your email list, you can get people on 15-minute calls, you can offer whatever it is that you want. You can offer articles and anything that you want that is basically a call to action with that special offer. And the great thing is you can change that as little or as much as you like. It all depends on what your needs and how much you want to engage with your potential prospects. And I'll say that too. For all of that, that's only $99. So that's what we're offering for the special offer listing.
Yeah, and that's for the first year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's the price of the first year, and we see that, and the other one, those may or may not change in the future past the first year. But the most popular profile, or the most popular membership we would have to be an expert in our app, is called the full profile. The full profile is like having a complete website within the app itself, only without the skepticism and the question of credibility, and without anything that users may or may not engage with anyway. So we've taken the most popular aspects of websites, like videos, articles, blog posts, podcasts, audio files, image galleries, daily tips, ask the expert sections. Those are like what people interact with the most already. So we've taken that, we're going to take you, and you can use your original content that you have right now. You can actually repurpose that content you have on your current website. So until you run out of content, you won't even need to produce anything new for our app. It's just another way for you to place that content and make use of it more on with a different audience. And so by putting those videos, those articles, and all of that, people are able to see what you already want them to see, but you're in a verified community of experts we have screened. And then the question becomes, well, are we credible? And we are perfectly capable of demonstrating that we know our own stuff on health and wellness, that we know about marketing. And so to be in our community will mean that we have screened you thoroughly. You wouldn't be watching this video otherwise. And so to have that credibility, we have found it makes so much of a difference, especially in this field of health and wellness, where there's so much deception, so much misinformation out there, especially on the internet. But we give you, with the full profile, additional ways to monetize your space in the talk or in the app. So for instance, we talked about the push notification with the live stream, to then have the talk, which is the best way to actually convert people. Well, then we have, with the full profile, a 30-second promo video that takes those two, but also adds a closing factor, which is a 30-second promo video. So you've just had a talk on, people have seen, they're inspired by you, they like your message, and by giving them this 30-second promo, it's just giving them that little extra push they need to get engaged with you, to see what else you have to offer, and hopefully convert to become a client or customer of yours. And if they're not ready to take action right away, the full profile also has another call to action area that will be at the bottom of every page of your profile, which allows them to sign up for like a free program, like a free coaching session, or get a free product example, or anything that you have right now that you're using to just simply get people to get a conversation with you, which is really what we're trying to do here, is make the app appealing, fun, interactive enough, place your important message, that may be the most important message people are going to see all day, and get them to take the next step with you. And so to recap all of that, with the full profile, because there's a lot and we're looking to add more additionally, but to start out here, you get the copy of your talk. So from the Natural Living Tour, you get the professional copy. We have the live stream event with you and the other experts that will happen at a later date. We have the full profile, which repurposes all of your existing content. We also give you the daily spotlight, which I didn't even mention yet, but that's going to be the section that is equivalent to scrolling on your timeline, like on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. But rather than distract people mainly, we're putting that life-saving information that really we need more than ever in today's world. And so we're just trying to take this, with the full profile, we're really trying to create a community of people that have these profiles that gives our app users something to be excited about and look at on a daily basis that actually helps them. And the daily spotlight is going to be another one of those most frequently seen aspects, and allows you to add content every day if you wanted to. And so for our people that will actually add content every day, that means our entire app community is seeing their name every day. And so that's really a priceless part of this as well. So you get all of that, and plus whatever else we add, the 30-second promo video at the end, and all the other features of the full profile. That is $4.95 for the first year. That would set you up with a year in the app, with your talk, with the copy. $4.95 is the starting price on that, which of course may or may not raise in the future.
Yeah, thanks. So that's, I mean, a really good deal. I mean, if they're going to be in front of 1 million users potentially,
Yeah.
and going forward, and they're putting, content out there, it's a really good likelihood that you're going to get seen. So, to recap, yeah. So the whole point of all this is to put your message out in front of the most users that need it. So to do that, we talked about the Natural Living Tour, how that feeds into the Natural Living app. We talked about the original content program, and overall how this ability to acquire, nurture, and convert prospective clients is so important to your business. And the two options to do that, the $99 option and the $495 option. So there's tour dates below. We are going to be on a schedule that hopefully puts us in the south as it gets colder. While we're shooting this is in October. So hopefully we are going to sweep through some warmer states, and maybe that makes it a destination for you too. I mean, Kieran and I would love to make this be an event, these events where we get to know each other, maybe we go out afterwards and we just enjoy ourselves and create community and create connection, which is so important to make sure that our tanks as health and wellness professionals are also filled up just as much as we're filling the tanks of our prospective or clients. So check out the tour dates. And also, if you want to sign up right away, there should be a link to do that. Otherwise, get on a call with one of us or get on one of our group Zoom calls, because we are going to try to make as many ways for you to connect with us as possible as we can. But we'd love to personally talk more about this with you. And just thank you from my perspective. I just want to say your message is important and your message needs to be in the world. And we really hope that we can be a part of that. And you're doing important work, and that's the main thing that I just want to say. So thank you for your time. Let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, and I wanted to close just by saying that now is really the perfect time to step up as transformational leaders, as experts, as messengers, as healers, as educators of humanity on the topic of health. Being in this field, you have to know that the rates of diseases like cancer and asthma, autoimmunity in general, even infections and obesity and stress, these are all rising at exponential rates. And it's clear to anyone in health and wellness that this needs to change, no matter what background you come from. And in order to really accomplish this, it's so vital that we actually provide a voice, a united voice that combats the misinformation and the aspects of society that are resistant to change. We need to really step up together, and it will take all of us. That's why we're building this community. And so I'm excited to get to know you and to learn your message, because I myself have learned quite a bit. But I'm always looking to learn more. I need to learn more, and so does everyone else. So I hope that you'll join us on this journey with this app and this tour. And I hope to join my tribe with your tribe, create this large community together. And really, we're unstoppable if we have enough people. And so that's our objective. And seriously, make sure you reach out with any questions. If you have any specific questions about the tour itself, like what the full profile entails. There's even some that I didn't get into here. So seriously, if you have any questions, we'd love to talk to you and learn about what you do and learn how we can help you be successful, which is what we're really trying to do with this marketing. And so thank you so much for your message in the world and for taking the time to watch this video. Take care.
Thanks.